whole entire situation is playing out like clockwork. Now, if you're watching this video, then I know that you already know that Gypsy Rose has announced that she is separated from her husband. The one that looks just like her mom. Yeah, that guy. Well, as we all know, she has announced the separation. I see a lot of people saying, oh, I saw this coming from a mile away. Some of the same people who were crying when I pointed out that this would happen on the same exact day that she got out of jail. But I guess, you forgive and you forget. So whatever it is, what it is. But like clockwork, this whole situation is playing out in the exact way that I thought it would. As I told you all, when she announced this separation from her husband, I mean, it sounds so believable. And I'm not saying it's not true, because I thought that this was going to happen eventually. I didn't think it would happen so soon, but I knew that this would happen down the line somewhere. But I've been somewhat skeptical about anything Gypsy Rose says or does, from her deleting her social media accounts to this split up with her husband. I'm being really hesitant when it comes to trusting anything this woman does right now, because I know that there's a reality show being filmed behind the scenes. And I wouldn't put it past Gypsy and her her husband that looks like her mom. I wouldn't put it past them to craft and create fake storylines to keep the media's attention, to keep the Lifetime cameras rolling. But anyways, sure enough, she announced that they split, and here we are a couple of days later. And now Lifetime has announced that they don't have one docuseries about Gypsy Rose. No, they have 2 upcoming series about Gypsy Rose. One of them being Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup. And in that show, they are going to follow Gypsy Rose and her husband. And the show is going to be basically about her relationship with her husband after she got out of jail. So when I see this talk of this breakup, oh, we're split up, we're separated, sure, maybe it's true. I think that this is going to happen one day anyway, but now I'm skeptical because, are you really just doing stuff for attention? But let's go ahead and dive into this article. Following the news of Gypsy Rose Blanchard's separation from Ryan Anderson, Lifetime has shared that the ex-convict story will be told in a new documentary, including details from her relationship with her former lover. As you know, Gypsy Rose was released from prison on parole in December after being charged with second-degree murder. We know all of that information. Lifetime has previously announced the docuseries, The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Now they are announcing yet another project, Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. Gypsy Rose Blanchard has openly shared her life with Lifetime and our cameras from the moment she was paroled, Lifetime shared. Her story, including her relationship with Ryan, will continue to unfold on Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, debuting this June on Lifetime. So, I don't know. I just find it odd that she announces this split, and then bam, 2 or 3 days later, Lifetime's coming out like, hey, we got a whole series that's going to be about this and about this breakup, basically. So I'm curious to hear from you all, because I'm 50-50 on this one. What do you all think? Is this a big publicity stunt? Do you think that Gypsy and Ryan are still together and they're laughing about the situation as they count through the money they're making from Lifetime. I don't know. I just feel like this announcement and everything could have come before the split, but it's like split 3 days later. Hey, everyone, guess what? A whole new reality show. And yeah, we're going to cover the relationship with Ryan. We've followed them every day since she got out on parole. And it's just all shaping up to be what it really is, a great big reality show. And even when you think the cameras aren't rolling, even when you think that, oh, this isn't part of the reality show, it is. Every single thing that Gypsy Rose has done since she got out of jail has been part of a big reality show. And Lifetime lets you know that the Lifetime cameras have been rolling and following her since the exact moment that she stepped out of prison. Now, how do you get a season 2? You know what I mean? Life after lockup with Gypsy Rose following her and her husband. How do you get a season 2? How do you get your season renewed for more episodes? Well, you stir up some fake drama and act like you're splitting up from your husband. Notice, no one said anything about a divorce. It's a separation. Oh, I'm living over here and we're separated. And it all just seems to be happening so quickly. There's no real official word from Ryan at all. And like I keep saying, we got this announcement a few days later. And that just looks really sus to me. It looks really sus. But just like everything else, this is going to backfire in her face as well. Because Gypsy is trying to out-manipulate the world, basically. She's trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. And I'm sure some people will fall for her little nonsense. And I'm sure she'll, make plenty of money along the way. But a lot of people can see straight through this. You know what I mean? And it's not hard. It's not hard to just see how disingenuous it seems like everything has been. I haven't seen a single genuine moment from this woman yet. It's just like everything's, in front of the cameras trying to be this reality star. And here we have it in the tabloids alongside other drama like P. Diddy getting arrested and all of this other stuff. Right there among the tabloids is this relationship drama between Ryan, a guy that we didn't even know existed a few months ago, and this woman who we all know for killing her mom. It's a real crazy world that we live in, folks. Clown world indeed, but tomorrow is April Fool's, so things are only going to get worse. But for now, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, make sure you hit that thumbs up and that subscribe. And with that being said, I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.